I hesitated for a moment as the yellow taxi pulled up to the curb. The driver's appearance was peculiar, with deep-set eyes and an unnaturally wide grin that seemed to stretch from ear to ear. Something about him sent a shiver down my spine, but I dismissed it as mere paranoia. I climbed into the back seat, telling myself it was just another ride home. The cab pulled away from the bustling city streets, and I settled back into the worn leather seat. As the minutes ticked by, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. The surroundings grew increasingly unfamiliar, and the neon lights of the city were replaced by shadowed alleys and dimly lit streets. My unease intensified, but I told myself it was nothing more than a detour. I glanced out of the window, and that's when I noticed it. A road sign pointing ominously to the left, indicating a path that read, Hell. My heart pounded in my chest, and I turned to the driver in alarm. "Hey, buddy, you're going the wrong way," I exclaimed, my voice betraying my fear. The driver's features contorted, and a low, guttural chuckle escaped his throat. It sent shivers down my spine as he replied, his voice dripping with malice. "Oh, my dear passenger, you've made a grave mistake getting into my cab. You see, I'm not quite human. I'm a demon, and I have a special journey planned for you." I recoiled in horror, my mind struggling to comprehend the situation. The taxi sped forward, hurtling down the dark and desolate road. The air grew heavy, tinged with a palpable sense of malevolence. The surroundings transformed into a nightmarish landscape, scorched earth, twisted trees and jagged rocks. This was not a mere detour. It was a descent into the depths of hell itself. The demon driver glanced at me through the rearview mirror, his eyes gleaming with an otherworldly fire. "You, my dear passenger, are about to face the 10 levels of hell. At the end of each level lies a riddle, and only by solving each one can you hope to escape this wretched place." I swallowed hard, my throat dry with fear. The taxi came to a screeching halt, and the doors swung open, revealing a bleak landscape ahead. Reluctantly I stepped out, my feet sinking into the desolate soil. The demon pointed toward a towering gate in the distance, its iron bars adorned with eerie symbols. "Beyond that gate lies your first challenge," the demon hissed. "To open it, you must decipher the riddle of the lost souls. Fail, and you shall be trapped here forever." As I walked towards the gate, the demon accompanied me, guiding my path through each level of hell. Along the way, he instructed me to observe the torment and suffering endured by the damned souls, reminding me that their experiences held clues to the riddles I would face. Through the twisted and harrowing landscapes, I witnessed grotesque scenes, endless suffering, tortured cries, and souls writhing in eternal agony. It was a sight that would haunt me forever, etching itself into the depths of my consciousness. At each level's end, I was confronted with a riddle, an intricate puzzle that demanded all of my wits and courage to solve. The demon watched with a twisted delight as I grappled with each enigma, revealing subtle hints amidst the horrors that surrounded us. Time lost all meaning as I delved deeper into the abyss, challenging my mind and soul. With each passing riddle, my resolve grew stronger, fueled by a desperate desire to escape this unholy nightmare. And so the journey continued, level by level, riddle by riddle. The demon taunted and pushed me, reveling in my torment. But with each riddle conquered, a faint glimmer of hope ignited within me. I was determined to face the trials head-on, to confront the darkness and emerge victorious. As the taxi approached the final level, a sense of trepidation and anticipation overwhelmed me. The demon grinned menacingly, his eyes gleaming with a mixture of amusement and malice. "The ultimate riddle awaits you," he murmured, his voice dripping with anticipation. With my heart pounding, I stepped out of the taxi, facing the final gate, a towering, ominous structure. The riddle it held was whispered in the infernal winds, and I steeled myself for the ultimate challenge. The demon driver watched, his gaze unblinking, as I deciphered the intricate puzzle. Moments stretched into eternity, until finally an answer emerged from the depths of my weary mind. The gate creaked open, revealing a blinding light beyond. In that moment, the demon's grin faltered, his power weakened by my triumph. You have bested me," he snarled, his voice laced with disbelief. With renewed strength and determination, I walked away from the demon, leaving the horrors of hell behind. As I stepped into the blinding light, the world shifted, and I found myself back in the familiar confines of the human realm. I had escaped the clutches of darkness, forever changed by the ordeal I had faced. And though I may never forget the horrors I witnessed, or the demons that tested me, I emerged from that journey with an indomitable spirit, a reminder that even in the face of hell itself, the human will can prevail.